Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is June 6, 2025, and this is my weekly trade review where I'm reviewing an SPX and Condor trade. That's a 10 watt, 20 delta, 0-day option. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. I was only able to put this trade on once this week. I think I tried a couple other days when I first got back. I was on a little vacation, little getaway, and it didn't place, but today it actually placed. So this will be short and sweet. Just show you the one trade, and we'll take a quick look at the charts. This is the one trade that placed today. The other days, as you can see, there's some expired stuff right here where I was playing around with it, trying different things, and it didn't work. But this morning, it did fill for $2.50, and I was able to close it for $2. I just said it's for $2, trying to get the 50 cents. That's all I was really expecting to make on this trade, anywhere from just 50 or 60 cents. 60 cents would be ideal. But 50 cents, I'll take it, because I didn't know if it was going to actually work or not. So I just wanted to be in and out of it. As you can see, I had set it for the 25% to get out of the trade. But I said, no, let me just get out of this trade because I didn't want to be bothered with it and all, because I got other trades that I actually do other trades, live trades and all, and I didn't want to be, I just wanted to set this and make sure it got out, in and out without me watching it and all. But let's go ahead and just jump over to the charts, and let's take a quick look at the charts, and let's wrap this on up. Let me switch over. I'm going to just switch screens right quick here, switch over to the charts. And apply. You should be seeing the chart. This is the VIX. The VIX been dropping. So with the VIX dropping also, you don't get as much of a credit. Remember, I was getting over $3 on this trade at one time. Now I'm only getting $2.50. And that's because this VIX is dropping, and also it's not as much volatility in the market, so it's not as much fluff in these options at this time. So that's okay based on this strategy and all. Let's go ahead and take a look at each day. Each day, nothing was happening. I was on vacation this day, so nothing. Tuesday, this thing trended against you. How many points? It was down at 59.35 to 59.80, almost 50 points in one direction and all. That might have been a tough day, but this day right here was a sideways day, and in the morning it was kind of just choppy and didn't go nowhere too far by 11 o'clock. So this would have probably been an okay day and all. Let's go to the next day here. Thursday. Looked like that probably would have been an okay day up to about 11 o'clock. I still prefer to get in first thing in the morning, go through this little stuff, and boom, by 11, I'm usually out of this trade. Just like today, I was out of it at 10:20. And then today, Friday, like I said, I was able to place that iron condor at 60.30, 60.40 on the call side, 59.60, 59.50 on the put side, 20 delta, up approximately 20 delta, and received a $2.50 credit, and I was able to close it for $2. I was in that trade at 9.35. I like working those first few minutes, let things settle down a little bit, but I want to get into that trade as soon as possible based on the way it's been working for me. Like I say, once I start doing this live, we got to see how it works then. And I'm just trying to get comfortable. It takes me a while to get comfortable in anything. That's just me. Because now that I actually got into the trade, I made a few mistakes. That's the whole thing. I was in the wrong account, didn't do the right number of contracts, didn't look at my spread right quick. That's why I have to practice my stuff that I do. I have to get where I'm very comfortable with it, and then I'm seeing what I'm doing. It's just me. I'm not the fastest out there, but I'm sure I'm not the slowest either. But, I like taking my time doing stuff and make sure I really understand how things work. So that's why I practice. But I was in this trade at 250 at 9.35. Out of this trade for $2. As you saw, and then when I showed you in the account stuff, I actually adjusted it down just to be able to get in and out of it. And I didn't get out of it until like 10:20. Again, yes, if you got into this trade maybe a little bit later, you might have got out of it around the same time, because it did fluctuate above this 250 price, before between this 9:35 and 10 o'clock. So again, it's just all based on whatever you're comfortable with when it comes to entering this trade and the time that you actually enter this trade. But the data seems like data is beginning to show that 10 o'clock might be a better time, but it's still, again, up to you. Just based on what I see in the market, I'm okay just getting in right at the opening, because again, right now, especially it being a virtual trade, it gets me settled down, and it gets me where I'm not trading live, right at the opening of the market, because I don't want to trade at that time anyway. I like waiting a little bit before I actually start placing live trades, let the market settle out, and so this helps me with that. But that's pretty much it. That's all there was this week. Just one trade and all, and I was okay with it. And if we switch, things are still going okay, because again, it's a couple things that I'm working on here with myself. So that's the other thing. I'm working to get past certain issues that I have about selling the market and all, and then I'm trying to work, like I said, to that $1 million also. With liquid, I look at this net lick value. That's where I think it's the real money and all, and I'm halfway there. I like that. Stock buying power is twice that, and then your P&L for the year, that shows back over here to the left. It's showing this 788 number. So again, once this number gets to $1 million, I'm moving some stuff around and all to see if I can start placing this trade, maybe 1 or 2 contracts, and then I'll work my way on up and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really want to share at this time. I hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. Let's see how this goes. Talk to you later. Bye.